Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today is 14th May 2022. Right now, I am with the 11th Cambridge class, and the subject we are studying is D Maths 4024. This is Cambridge O-Level Mathematics Syllabus D. The code of the subject is 4024. Today, we have set our hearts to solve paper 1, and we have selected from the variant 2 or zone 2, May June 2019 1-2 paper. This is the first video on this paper, and in this paper we will start from the question number 1 and we will go maybe up to question number 15. So let's start today's paper. The time allowed for this paper is 1 hour, and calculator is not allowed in this paper. So May June 2019 1-2 paper. Okay, so the first question coming up on your screen is 4/7 divided by 5/8. So there are two fractions which are dividing with each other. So what we will do, we will convert that divide sign into multiply sign, and it will become the fraction right after the division sign, and that will flip, that will reciprocate. So you will have 4/7 multiply 8/5, and a numerator will multiply with the numerator, the denominator will multiply with the denominator. So 32/35, and let's have a look at the marking scheme. 32/35 is the right answer, sir. Okay, the B part is, he says, evaluate square root of 64 minus the cube root of 125. You can prime factorize 64, and you will see that 64 is basically 8 square, 125 is 5 cube. So 8 square raised to power 1/2, square root means raised to power 1/2. The cube root means raised to power 1/3. So 2 multiply 1/2, 2 cancelled, and you will left with 8 raised to power 1. The 3 will multiply with 1/3, 3 and 1/3, and both 3's will be cancelled. So you are left with on 5 raised to power 1. So 8 minus 5, that will be 3. So that's question number 1. It's B part. So 3 is the right answer, sir. Okay. So next question coming up on your screen here, we have use a straight edge and compass only in this question. Construct the locus of the points inside the quadrilateral ABC that are equidistant from AB and BC. You see, if you remain equidistant from two intersecting lines, the locus will be angle bisector of the common point. So the common point is B. So ABC angle, you will make its angle bisector. The method is very simple. You put the compass needle here on the B, put a arc on the BC, put an arc on the AC. So where the arc intersects the BC, put the compass there and put an arc between the angle, and put the compass where you have put an arc on the AB, and then draw an arc in the center of the angle. So where these two curves intersect each other, join that point with the vertex B, and that will be the angle bisector of the angle ABC. And that is, if you remain on that line, you will be always equidistant from the AB and the BC. So let me show you, I have drawn that. And question number 1, question number 2. So on your screen, you can see that diagram. So I will put the needle of the compass here. I will put an arc on this arm of the angle, and I will put an arc on this arm of the angle. Then I will put the compass here, and I will draw this arc. Then put the compass needle here and draw this arc. Where these two arcs intersect each other, join this point and with the vertex B, and draw this line. So this is the line which is the angle bisector of the ABC angle. So if you remain on this line, you will be always equidistant from the AB and the BC. I hope you understand. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. You say acceptable bisector of the angle ABC with correct arcs. Okay, so we are done with this. Okay, so let's go to the next question. The next question is question number 3. We are done with the question number 2. Question number 3 is the height of the water in centimeters in a river is recorded every week for 10 weeks. The height of the water compared with its normal levels are listed below: minus 45, minus 30, minus 35, 0, 5, minus 10, minus 20, 40, 20, 25. So negative means you are below the level and normal level, and the positive means you are above the normal level, and 0 means you are with the normal level, on the normal level. So work out the range. The range is always the maximum value minus the minimum value. So what is the maximum value here in positive? That's 25, 40. 40 is the maximum value and the minimum value is minus 45. You subtract them, that will give you the range. So range is maximum minus the minimum. It will be 40 minus 45. So it will be 40 plus 45. So then it will be 85. So the range is 85 centimeter. Okay, so let's have a look. 85 centimeter is the right answer. Question number 3 is showing up on your screen. Okay, the next question is find, calculate the mean. So this is open data. Some values are negative, some values are positive. So in the open data, you can find the mean, and the method is very simple. The sum of observations divided by number of observations. So you will add them up. Minus 45, minus 30, minus 35, plus 0, plus 5, minus 10, minus 20, plus 40, plus 20, plus 25, and get the answer. What is the sum of these all numbers? So here you can see I have tried to find out the sum, and it is minus 50. So there are 10 observations. So I will say mean will be sum of observations divided by number of observations. So it will be minus 50 divided by 10, because there are 10 values. So the answer will be minus 5. So mean is minus 5. Minus 5 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to next question. The question number 4. He says, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the values of. Here you have to estimate. This word estimate is very important. So we will round them off. So 71 to one significant figure. 71.8 means 70. Minus 32.4 means 30. 0.198 square means 0.2 square. And then I will do the calculation. So let me show you my work. Here we go. So 71.8 can be written as 70, 32.4 will be 30, 0.198 square will be 0.2 square. So you will have 70 minus 30, that will be 40, 0.2 means 2 by 10 and it's square, it will be 4 by 100. So when this fraction will come upstairs, it will be flipped and you will have 40 multiply 100 divided by 4, 4 and 40 will be cancelled. You will have 10, 10 multiply 100 is 1000. So our answer is 1000. So 1000, final answer is 1000. So our answers are right, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 5. He says, lamps are made in a factory. A random sample of 50 of the lamps is tested and 4 of them are found to be faulty. A total of 4,000 lamps is made in one day. Calculate the number of these lamps you would expect to be faulty. Out of 50, 4 are faulty. So out of 4,000, how many will be faulty? So you can use the method of proportion also. You can also use 3 out of 50, there are 4 faulty. So out of 4,000, how many will be faulty? 0, 0 is cancelled. So you will have, and 5 and 400 cancel, you will get 80. So 4 multiply 80, that will be 320. So out of 4,000 lamps, there will be 320 lamps which will be faulty. 320 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to next question. The next question coming up is, he says, Daniel earns $760 each month. He pays 50% of his earnings in the tax. Calculate the amount of money Daniel has each month after paying the tax. So the gross money he is earning is 760. From it, subtract the 15% of the 760, and the remaining will be the money he will take home. So very simple, earning is $760, tax is 15%. After paying the tax, the remaining money will be 760 minus 15% of 760. So 760 minus 15 by 100 multiply 700 is cancelled. So when you multiply 15 with 760, you get 1140 divided by 10. So it will be 114. 760 minus 114 is $646. So the remaining money will be $646. $646 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next part. He says, Daniel, invest $1,200 in a saving account. The account pays simple interest at a rate of 2% per year. Calculate the amount of money in the account after 6 years. You know the formula for the simple interest, I is equals to PRT divided by 100, where P means the principal amount, the rate means the rate which they are offering you, time means that how many years have passed, and the amount, the formula for the amount is equals to principal plus the interest. A is equals to P plus I. So let me show you my solution. The principal amount is $1,200. The rate is 2% per year. The time is 6 years, and amount is the question. And you know the formula for the amount is principal plus the interest. So amount is equals to the principal plus the PRT by 100. Just put the values. Principal is 1200. So 1200 plus 1200 multiply 2 multiply 6 divided by 100. Zero zeros and zero zeros cancelled. So you will have 1200 plus 12 multiply 12 will be 144. So it will be $1,344. So at the end of 6 years, the amount they will have in their account will be $1,344. And you can see our answers are right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 7. It's 2 marks question. Find the fraction that lies exactly halfway between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. So you will add these two fractions with each other, and when you get the answer, you divide it with the 2, you will get the answer. So let me show you how I have done this. Okay, so we will have to add these two fractions, 3 by 5 plus 3 by 4. So I will make, first of all, their denominators same. In the first fraction, we will multiply with the numerator denominator both with the 4. In the second fraction, I will multiply numerator denominator both with the 5. So you will have 12 by 20 plus 15 by 20 and divided by 2. So you will have 12 plus 15, that's 27 by 20. Convert that divide sign into multiply sign. The fraction after that will flip, reciprocate. So you will have 27 by 20 multiply 1 by 2. So you will have 27 divided by 40. So 27 divided by 40. So you will have, let's check the answer. 27 by 40. 27 by 40 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 8. He says, a drink is made by mixing fruit juice and the water in the ratio 3:5. So the juice will be 3, the water will be 5. The total drink will be 8. The sum of the ratios will be 3 plus 5, and that will be 8. The drink is made using 2 liters of water. He says we have used 2 liters of water. Calculate the amount of fruit juice used. Give your answer in milliliters. Okay, first of all, that water is 2 liters. So we will also convert that into milliliters, and then I can very easily find the juice in milliliters also. So let me show you my solution. It's a question on ratio. If the juice is 3, the water is 5. If the water is 2000 ml, how much will be the juice? So 3 by 5 is equals to J by 2000 cross multiply. 5J is equals to 3 into 2000, and J will be 3 into 2000 divided by 5. So 5 and 2000, if you cancel them, it will be 400. 3 multiply 400. That will be 1200 ml. So the juice required for 2 liters of the water will be 1200 ml, milliliter. So let's check the answer if this is right. Okay. 1200 ml is the right answer, sir. Question number 9 is our next question. He says, okay, a car starts a journey from rest. It moves with a constant acceleration and acceleration for 20 seconds until it reaches a speed of 15 meters per second. It then moves at a constant speed of 15 meters per second for the 40 seconds. On the grid, draw the speed time graph for the car's journey. So at the start, the car was at the rest, so put a dot on 0,0. And in 20 seconds, it gained a speed of 15 meters per second. So put a dot on 20,15. And further 40 seconds, he continued with the constant speed of 15. So at 60,15, put a dot. Join the 0,0 with the 20,15 with a straight line. The reason is the car was accelerating at a constant rate. So because the acceleration is constant, so the speed time graph will be inclined a straight line. It's a speed time graph, a very famous question. Okay. So let me show you my solution. Here comes my solution. And you can see we put a dot on the 0,0 because the journey started, the car was at rest at 20,15. In 20 seconds, car gained the speed of 15 meters per second. At 60,15, put a dot and join the 0,0 with the 20,15 and then this horizontal line. It's a 2 marks question. Hopefully you understand. The next question is calculate the acceleration of the car in the first 20 seconds of the journey. Very famous question, a part of physics syllabus and mathematics syllabus both. So it's a speed time graph. If you want to find out the acceleration, it is equals to the gradient of the speed time graph. So take 2 points on the speed time graph. We will take 0,0 and 20,15. You know the formula for the gradient is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. 15 minus 0 divided by 20 minus 0, it will be 15 by 20, cancel with the 5, 3 by 4, and that will be 0.75 meter per second square. So let's check the answer, sir. Answer is 0.75 is the right answer. Correct graph, and I have already checked this as good. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is coming up on your screen, and that is question number 10. It says, use set notation to describe the shaded region in the Venn diagram. This shaded region represents Q complement intersection P union R. So let me show you, you have to remain outside the Q and you have shaded outside the Q, the outside the Q, the area of the P and R. So that is called Q complement intersection bracket P union R bracket closed. Hopefully you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question. He says the universal set X such that X is a positive number. And then he says AX such that X is greater than 9 and less than 10. And then he says BX, X is an irrational number. Write down an element of the A intersection B. We have to write a number which is common to both A and B. So we have to basically write an irrational number which is between 9 and 10. And this kind of question is a star question. Remember this, its difficulty level is little higher. The methodology is very simple. Remember this methodology. You want to give us an irrational number between 9 and 10. Find the square of the 9, that's 81. And find the square of the 10, that's 100. So between 81 and 100, note down who are the prime numbers between 81 and 100. So they are 83, 89, 97. They are the prime numbers. So method is very simple. Take the square root of one of these prime numbers. You can write under root 83. You can write square root 89. You can write square root 97. The square root of a prime number is always an irrational number. So any irrational number between 81, square root of the irrational number between the 81 and 100 will be an irrational number between the 9 and the 10. Out of these three, you can write any one. It's a star question, and don't forget this question. So let me show you the answer. He has just given us any irrational number between. Our answers are right. So question number 11 is a simultaneous equation, and it's a 3-mark question. And you can see solve the simultaneous equation showing your working. Okay, the method is very simple. You can see the method I use is, here you can see the y is 4y and here it is minus 2y. So I will multiply this second equation with the 2 and I will subtract it from the first equation. And I will use the horizontal way of the of that thing. Okay, so you can see first equation 9x plus 4y plus 2 bracket 6x minus 2y bracket close equals to minus 5 plus 2 bracket 6. So it will be 9x plus 4y plus 12x minus 4y equals to minus 5 plus 12. It will become plus 4y minus 4y. They will be cancelled. 9x plus 12x is 21x equals to 7. So x will be 7 by 21 and x will be equals to 1 by 3. So now we have the value of the x. I want to find out the value of the y. The methodology is very simple. Put x equals to 1 by 3 either in the first equation or in the second equation, wherever you want. I have put this x equals to 1 by 7 in the first equation in the place of x. 9 into 1 by 3 plus 4 y equals to minus 3. 3 and 9 cancel, 3 is left, so 3 plus 4 y equals to minus 5. 4y equals to minus 5 minus 3, and that will be minus 8. So y will be equals to minus 8 divided by 4, and that will be minus 2. So the value of the x is 3, and the value of value of the x is 1 by 3, and the value of the y is minus 2. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. What the marking scheme says, 1 by 3 and minus 2. So our answers are right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question, he says, write these numbers in order of the size, starting with the smallest. Okay, so here the numbers are written in the standard form. The number who has the highest 10 raised to power or exponent, and that is the highest, and the power, if the lowest, that is lowest. So the lowest power here is this one. Okay, so this will come in the first position. Now these two have the same power, 10 raised to power minus 4, 10 to the power minus 4. Then we will decide on the basis of the coefficient. So this coefficient here, this 3.5, so it will come first. Then this will come, and at the last, this will come. So hopefully you understand. Let me show you my solution. So here we go. So 1.7 x power minus 5 first, 3.4 x power minus 4 then, 4.2 x power minus 4, and then 2.1 x power minus 3. So this is how you will do this. Let me show you the marking scheme. I hope you can see the marking scheme and our answers are perfect. I hope. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and that is B part. It's a very famous question. The P is given, it's a standard form, a number given in the standard form. Q is also a number given in the standard form, 6x power 10, and the Q is 5x power 9. And you have to add or subtract them. Here they have asked you to subtract them. So I will try to make the exponent same, and then I will take that exponent common. So let me show you my solution. So here is my solution showing up on the screen, and let me increase the size so you can see the whole thing. Okay, so P minus Q, put the values of the P and the Q. That's 6x power 10 minus 5x power 9. So I will move this decimal one step to the right, so it will become 60, and the power will be decreased by 1. So you will have 60x power 9 minus 5x power 9. The basic theme is I'm trying to make the power exponent same. So I will take that common. 10 raised to power 9, I will take common. So in the bracket, you will left with the 60 minus 5, that is 55. And 55x power 9. And you know that 55 is not the standard form. And this number should be more than 1 and less than 10. So its decimal is here. Its decimal is here, so I will move it one step to the left. When you move the decimal one step to the left, the exponent's power will be increased by 1. So you will have 5.5 x power 10 is that is the right answer, sir. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. 5.5 x power 10 is the right answer, sir. So our answer is right. So hopefully you understand. Okay. So we are going to the next question, and that is the B part, where the B part, he says, multiply the P and the Q. Okay, so here you have two standard numbers in the standard form. You have to multiply them. That is this multiplication or division is very simple. Okay, here you don't have to make the powers exponents same. Okay, so 6 multiply 10 raised to power 10 multiply 5 x power 9. So the coefficient will multiply with the coefficient. 6 multiply 5, that's 30. And the exponents, because it's multiplication, so the exponents will be added. So you will have 10 x power 19, 30 expo 19, that's not the standard form because we told you the coefficient must be more than 1 and less than 10. So it's decimal, 30's decimal is here. So move this decimal one step to this position. So the power will be increased by 1. So you will have 3.0 expo 20. So this is our answer, 3 expo 20. 3 expo 20 is the right answer, sir. You can see on the marking scheme. Okay, so let's go to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 13. He says expand and simplify. So expand and simplify, you will have x minus 3 whole square. So we will expand it and it will become x minus 3 whole square. That will be, I will use the identity a minus b whole square, that is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So square of the first term minus 2 into first term into second term plus square of the second term. So you will have x square minus 2 into x into 3 plus 3 square. It will be x square minus 6x plus 9. I hope you understand how we have expanded that. So let's have a look at the answer, x squared minus 6x plus 9. So our answer is the same. Okay, so it's good to go. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question here, we have 4 terms and they want us to factorize it. So the factorization of the 4 terms is very simple. From the first 2 terms, you can take anything common or you can rearrange them if you feel so. So let me show you. So you will have 18 minus 6y plus 5xy minus 15x. From the first 2 terms, you can see I can take 6 common. You will have 3 minus y plus, from the last 2 terms, I have taken plus 5x common. You will have y minus 3. So now you can see these brackets, the numbers are same, but their order is not right. And so I will take a negative common. So this will become plus, this will become plus, this will become negative. So when I take a negative common from here, now the brackets are exactly same. Now I can take this bracket common. From here, I will have 6. From here, I will have minus 5x. Hopefully you understand. 11 Cambridge student, I hope can do this. Okay, so let's have a look at the marking scheme if our answers are right. 3 minus y into 6 minus 5x. Okay, so our answers are right. Okay, so that was question number 13. So we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 14. Remember, this question is of the completing the square method, but in your exam, he never used the word apply the completing the square method. He always use this thing. He says write it in the form of x minus a whole square minus b. He will never use the word apply the completing the square. But you should remember, when they ask you to make this shape, it means apply completing the square method. So the method is very simple. If the x square has 1 coefficient, then the x term, the term which has x in it, in rough work we write that term and we divide it with the 2x. So whatever is the answer, for example 7x divided by 2x, that will be 7 by 2. X will be cancelled. So whatever is the answer, 7 by 2, for example, here you take its square, you add it, you subtract its square from the expression given to you. So you can see here I have written x square minus 7x, 7 by 2 whole square minus 7 by 2 whole square plus 5. So these 3 terms, they will make a square formula. So this is x minus 7 by 2 whole square. This is minus 49 by 4 plus 5. If you solve these two, you simplify these two, you will have my LCM will be 4 and 20, and then it will be minus 29 by 4. So x minus 7 by 2 whole square minus 29 by 4. And remember this shape, this completing the square shape, its importance is this, try to understand. You know the graphs of the quadratic equations is they are always parabola, and this shape of that quadratic equation actually tell you the coordinates of its turning point. So for example here, because this x square is positive, so its parabola graph will be a happy face and it will have a turning point at the bottom of the curve. So it is a minimum point. So actually this equation, this shape of the equation tell you the coordinates of this turning point. So this tells me that the x coordinate will be p and the y coordinate will be q. So from this equation I can tell you that the coordinates where the graph will turn, the minimum value of the graph, where you will have the minimum value of the graph, its coordinates will be 7 by 2 comma minus 29 by 4. So that is the same. This is the question which they will ask in you the next part. He says, hence write down the minimum value of the x square minus 7x plus 5. And we have written this here. If you have little issue in understanding this concept, please in my channel where you have the mathematics videos playlist, and there we have a playlist by the name of D3. And this is chapter 1 of the D3. You can watch the videos of the exercises there. Okay, so that was the question number 14, and now we are going to the next question. He says write down 168 as the product of its prime factors. Okay, so very simple and straightforward question. I can write 168 as the product of its prime factors. So 168 is equals to 2q. You can see here I have done the prime factorization. So it is 2 cube into 3 into 7. So very simple and straightforward question. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. 2 cube into 3 into 7. Okay. So the next question is a very tricky question. He says the highest common factor of 168 and the n is 42. Given that n is from 200 to 300, find the two possible values of the n. So let me show you. So 168 is 2 cube into 3 into 7, and I don't know what is n. I know the HCF. HCF is 2 into 3 into 7. HCF is HCF is 42, so that its prime factors are 2 into 3 into 7. In the HCF, whenever we take the HCF, the in the HCF, we take only those factors which are common, and we take their smaller power. So from where this 2 raised to power 1 came in the HCF, this is not here. So it's definitely coming from here. 3 raised to power 1 is coming from where it's coming from here. So here you can also have, you will have 3 raised to power 1 or 3 raised to power 2. You can have 3 raised to power 3 also here. Because it is common, HCF means it is common in both of them, and the smallest power is 3 raised to power 1, which is here. 7 raised to power 1 in the HCF came from here. So here also 7 is present. Either it can be 7 raised to power 1, it can be 7 raised to power 2, it can be 7 raised to power 3. Okay, so the n is from n is from 200 to 300. So I have written here the multiples of 42, and the multiples of the 42 I can show you is 42, 84, 126, 168, 210, 52, 52, 294. So I will take only those multiples which are also the multiple of 168, and they are from 210 and 294. So 210 and 294 is the right answer. It's a very, very tricky question. The number from 200 to 300, we have to choose which is also multiple of 42 and is also a multiple of 168. So hopefully you have understood. So that was the question number 5. And the next question will be question number 16. So my dear students, the first part of this video is over. Today we have done May June 2019 1-2 paper, and in this video we have solved from question number 1 to question number 15. I have tried my best to explain you the concepts. Hopefully you have understood. If you find this video interesting, informative and helpful, please share the link of this video onto your Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts. Also share the link of this video with your junior students, which will be in the 11 Cambridge in the next year. So thank you very much. It's a great blessing for me to be helpful to so many people around the world. It's a great blessing for me. So thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you all.